guys, welcome back, and today we'll be opening 5 OTS packs, so let's get started. So we're hoping to get enemy controller or big welcome or any ultimate rare really. We've been saving these packs for a while, so ultimate rare is in the front, so I put in the back. Watt Giraffe, Supreme King G0, and Soul the Supreme King. Wow, okay. 2 Supreme cards and 1 Watt Giraffe. Why did they even make this? Nobody plays that. So moving on to the next pack. Hopefully we get some magical packs. Then we're gonna put them. Oh, you see a little bit. Honestly, that's my finger. Okay, let's go. TGX1 King A0. Ooh, Ku Clock. This would be really nice in my Labyrinth deck, but I already have enough Ku Clocks. But that'll be good in the folder. We have 3 more, so Yugioh. I don't want to damage the cards here. Let's do from the other side. Okay. Okay, so just boop boop. Okay. Supreme King Gate Infinity, TG Raptor, and Pulling the Rug. I haven't seen this card before. When a monster effect is activated, that activates when a monster is normal summoned. Negate the activation, and if you destroy that monster. That is something else. Okay, we have 2 more cards left. Let me organize it. So we have 1 Supreme Super. So we have, these are our supers, but yeah. Now, we're almost second to last pack here. Man, it's looking somewhat. So let's see here. Put in the back. Ooh, I don't know. TGEMI, TGEXL, Ku Clock. Man, what's with all these Ku Clocks? Where's the Stovey Torby? Okay, this is it. The last pack. I don't know if we're gonna get an ultimate rare. We're gonna find out. Okay, here it is. Last pack. I don't know. No ultimate rare. Dark Hole and Super Heavy. That is it. Nothing, no ultimate rares. That is something. Hello guys, welcome back. And today I'll be doing a 5th place locals Labyrinth deck profile. So let's get started.
Breaker 0 Day. Oh! Proxy F and oh! Abyss Hap. Oh my! Okay, Destiny Hero Celestial. Oh my god!
And I'll go ahead and start with 3 Butler, 3 Stovey, 3 Shendrag, 2 Clock. So 3 Butler has always been the same. It's always been really good. Ku Clock also really good. Stovey, I'm able to get 1 super rare out of the OTS pack so far. And I think you did see in the beginning that I opened 5 we opened 5 OTS packs. We get nothing good except like 3 or 4 or 2 Ku Clocks, which I already had them before, but it's okay. It's always good. So about the Butler, a lot of people play 2 or 1 or whatnot, but I think 3 is really good because not only is that this is a hand trap format, so if they like ask you big welcome, go spell your big welcome or something, or then you can go Butler as chain 2, 3 or whatever, as in now you can special summoner, as in now you have 1 body, and that really makes a difference in the grind game, because she's 1500, right? Yeah, 15, and her defense is 25. So that's always good to have body. She's level 6, so Ariana is already Chaos Angel, so it's also really good too. So 3 Butler. And one thing you can also do is you can go Butler effect, sending it to send off like send yourself to summon out the Lovely, as in, you know, because Lovely can be a brick too, so with Arias you can kind of unbrick from that. 2 Clock. I would play 3, but I just think that the Butler is kind of like a better version of the Clock, and having 2 seems to be doing pretty good so far. Yeah, I was able to use Butler effect to summon from grave a couple of times. I think, 1 against Sky Striker, where I was able to summon it, isn't, you know, kind of outgrind them in a way, yep. Now moving on, 3 Ariana, 1 Lovely, 2 Lady. Nothing too special here, 3 Ariana as always. I would play 3 lady, but I think I said this before that I would play 3 lady. But now that I think about it, you don't always want the lady in your hand because she's really easy to summon out. She can be searched. You know, you can even draw her since you have 2. So it's not always good to, have 3. It's not that, like, she's not good, but, like, she's good if you already have, like, engine. And then now you don't have to use a welcome or big welcome to waste it on the lady. So that's kind of the only thing here. And her effect to chain to set a trap has been really good. And since a lot of people play Ash and they can't Ash her effect, so it's always really good. Now for the hand traps, 3 Ash and 3 Nib. Ash has been doing something. Yeah, it's been pretty good. I would say Ash is kind of, it's pretty good in the, it's kind of good in every deck, but against some decks, I do kind of see that it's not enough, especially against my last matchup, which was branded Chimera, no, just Chimera something, I forgot, but Chimera, they were playing the Horus engine too, and this really does not do enough against them. They still have follow-up, and they even still have the Horse, which is really hard to get rid of, since all their effects trigger when, you make them leave the field. Now for the Nib. Nib has been doing pretty well. Again, same thing with the Chimera fusion. It's not too good, because the only fusion, like, summon at least, the max is like 4, and then the only time they go into 5 is, like, very rare, so yeah, but I do think that these are pretty good overall. Yep. Yeah, let me do that. Now for the spells. 3 extra, 1 called by. Called by is doing pretty good. I'm surprised I was able to resolve the 2-time. One against Ash and the other was Ghost Spell. They all try Ash the big welcome. So for the extra, I think it's really good. I did see in Bologna, YCS Bologna, I see a lot LABRYNTH play Unchained, and I really want to play the Unchained package, so I have it on the side. I have the Arion, which is really good, because you play a lot of normal traps, and it kind of extends your combo, which I might show you if I play the Unchained LABRYNTH. 1 Anguish, 1 Abomination. Of course, I need the Rage and Yama and Shivara and the, the normal trap too. But I do think these are really good. And yep, X-Trap has been doing pretty well. Because in my X deck, I play no Chaos Angel. Because I was so sad. Because, it's really expensive. But, you can play LABRYNTH without Chaos Angel. It just, you play differently. So that's it. No field spell. I would want to play the field spell. And I probably will. So we'll see. 3 big welcome and 3 welcome. 3 big welcome has always been it. You never want to play 2. Because, yep. 3 welcome. It's kind of like the same thing. You play all these non-engine, like 3 Imperm, Ash, Nib, as in now a bunch of bajillion of normal traps. So you always want to have, like, 5 traps, one of them welcome, and still be able to OTK your opponent. Because let's say you set 5 pass, which is really what LABRYNTH seems to do, but they do a lot more than that. So when it's their turn, you flip the welcome LABRYNTH, as then you summon out your lady. And then let's say they, do something, you have to punishment, chain lady. And then by that, you have at least 4 other interruptions. Follow up if you want to set big welcome off a lady, and it just goes downhill for your opponent. Now for, non-engine. 3 Imperm. Imperm has been quite a lot of work, but sadly not enough, because some of the matchups that LABRYNTH loses to is Unchained. And if you try to Imperm one of their cards, like Yama, they can just chain to pop it, and then it'll go through. Now for these, it's still a really good card, because it's like a hand trap, and it can waste your opponent resources, which is always really good. Normal traps, 2 Daruma, and the 1 punishment, 1 Ice Dragon. I think one time I did play at least like 2 Daruma, 2 punishment, Ice Dragon, and Epidemic, which was a total of 2, 4, 5, 6 normal traps. I remember I played 7 normal traps at one point, but I do find that, it's good that you have all these normal traps to go ahead and, like, interrupt. But it's also good that if you go turn 0, you're able to rely on your engine, which is like, Butler and everything else, and still be whatever not. And then, but you also can rely on hand traps too, which is a form of interruption, which I also find is good. And these, like the 2 Daruma has been putting a lot of work, especially against Sky Striker, because it sends them to the grave, and of course doesn't destroy, and then, you know, they link a lot. So Ice Dragon Prison, I think this is really, really good. Again, this, the branded, what do you call that? The, jeez, illusion. No, what do you call that? The brand, no, not branded, but, man, the Chimera, sorry, the Chimera deck. It's really good to banish the resource from the graveyard, like the, man, I'm forgetting everybody, but, Lord. It's like a knight. I'll put it on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. As then you can banish their fusion monster too. Punishment has been pretty good so far. I don't know if you can see the rarity, but this is the collector's rare, I think, from the rarity collection. I hope Konami does that again, and I really like, you know, I kind of like how Konami did that, because it wasn't like, it's good for that people that can't afford things to get what they want, and the people that can't afford it can get even better rarities. I remember I pulled an Ash once. I think it's, you know, a lot of people saw me pull the Ash too, which is pretty cool. Now going on to the extra deck. Nothing special in the extra deck. 3 Muckraker. Oh my god. You know, I think I was able to go at least top 8 because Muckraker. Because this card is so good. Because this card, people don't really see how powerful Muckraker is. Because you only see like, oh, okay, well, you just link like 2 weird things, lose hand advantage to summon one from grave, you know. But what you really can do is, you can go summon out Muckraker by linking up Ariana, use Muckraker to summon out Ariana, trigger Ariana effect, or you can bring back like Lady Lovely. And most of the time, you see how Lady restricts you to only summoning her in defense position. So you can just link like one of the ladies, Muckraker summon her in attack, 4,000 on board already. Like, you know, it's just how things, like, people kind of like see it like on the surface, but if you really play the deck, that's the only way you kind of really know the deck. So also the effect to like tribute a fiend to protect the fiend has been doing pretty well, especially against most decks that like to pop like Unchained. It's really good to protect, and I really do find that this Muckraker is one of the most important cards, even more important than Chaos Angel, which I will say, because it has been proven. But of course I didn't play Chaos Angel because, you know, I didn't have it. Anima. Oh my god, I will show you. This card is because it's Anima, and I want to show you the play that I did. So I'll show you, but basically in short, I was able to, let me see if I can find it. I was able to, oh my gosh, in the back. I was able to nib my opponent. So once they summoned 5, it was against Rescue Ace. I was right. Rescue Ace. Once they summoned 5, I was able to nib them. I put nib here as in like the token. I put their token in the like extra monster zone. You know, like field center here, extra monster. So I put extra field zone Z here, as in that's on their side. I put the token there. I top deck at 0 cards. He shuffled away my Ariana in hand. Somehow I forgot to put it back. Like, yeah, he talent my Ariana into the deck. And then I was like, oh my god, what do I do? So this token was 8,000. So I just, you know, out of all the cards I drew, he shuffled it too after talents. Sorry, he didn't shuffle, but like, yeah, he did shuffle. And then I top deck Coup Clock. Now, if you see where I'm going with this, I normal summon Coup Clock, link off Coup Clock into Anima. Anima is taking Nib token. Attack for 9,000 and 3,000. Like, y'all don't see how important all these extra cards come in. Because you always think like, oh, you know, I just put in here so I can just banish it off extra. But these are a lot more, you know, powerful than, you know, even I would think. Dark has not doing anything. This is the Trump format. Tier limits, it was kind of good. As in Rescue Ace, it's kind of not too good against them. Unchained, this would be, Dark is kind of good against Unchained. Vanadium is in Pirelli. So, I think Dark has not really been doing anything this entire local. But now moving on to Bucephalus. I will take out Bucephalus for Chaos Angel any day, because it has not been doing anything at all. Like, I benched off extra and I didn't even need it. If, like, I was looking to actually go for punishment. 3 Entis. I was playing 2 or 1 or something, but I do find that 3 Entis seems to be doing pretty good. Cause so you banish some of it. Because the only reason you can do punishment is to send Entis. So I do find that having 3 has been doing pretty well. 1 Garura. I won't change it. It's only really rare that you send Garura, cause only when you need it. And there's not a lot of monsters that are 1500. I mean, yeah. So I see why people use Bucephalus, but it doesn't really matter. Now for some of these: Immortal, Herald, Bionic, Baron, Savage. I was like, it's one of these plays that I think are really nice. But I was going against Vanadium. I kind of like nibbed them, like at least on 5 or 6, something like that. As I went into on my turn, I went to Diarch. I was able to steal their Assault Synchro off of my Lady and my their Assault Synchron to go into Baron. I was able to pop one of their other cards, and then just it's really funny. So yep, these all have no meaning. I would replace any of them any day for a Chaos Angel. For the side deck, it's I kind of change up every once in a while, because as the format change, the locals also change. So 3 Kaiju. I don't know if it's just my locals, but they always pair me and the Vanadium player together. So I always play these, because this deck, Labyrinth loses to hard loses to Vanadium, because we can't keep up with their fast pace, and whatever, how many handshots you play, Imperm, Nib, Ash, can't stop the entire combo. Because I was able to nib them, they just kept playing, ended on Baron and Bestial Dispatter. Who's stopping that board? And they had like at least 3 or 4 in hand. Of course, it's crazy. So I think Kaiju has been pretty good. This time I didn't go against Medium this time, but I still think that Kaiju has been pretty good so far, because it doesn't trigger anything, it doesn't waste your normal summon, and you can return it off a big welcome and do it again since not once per turn. And it's only 27, and your lovely is 29, and your lady is 30. So now for spells, 3 Cosmic. This deck loses to TC Boost, so you also want a Cosmic. Any other back row decks like Eldritch, banish all everything. Also, it's really good that it's a quick play, so even during the draw phase where Rescue Ace, only do it during main phase, which I do find is really good. Now for traps, 3 Skill Drain. I used to play this in the main. I took it out because I was experimenting, but I do think that Lab can play Skill Drain. But I think that Skill Drain has not been doing enough this time. But I do think I might want to still keep it for the decks like Vanadium that I might go against, or any other combo-based deck like Drytron, which I do not like at all. Also, I'm waiting for you, Pack. Anyways, 3 rivalry of the Warlords. This card is really good, especially to counter like what do you call that? The Vanquish Soul. This deck doesn't lose to Vanquish Soul. It's just a little bit harder for it, because they chain, like, let's say a target with Imperm, they can do that. They can switch out. Same thing with like punishment and everything that my deck targets. Go ahead and D-Bear, Different Dimension Ground, and Epidemic. I would like to say that Epidemic has carried, because, oh, can y'all see that rarity? Anyways, it just looked very nice. But this card carried me against Sky Striker, because, it's just that, I was able to eradicate him 1 round. That literally won me the game, because he literally could not do anything. And if Sky Striker only run off of spells, they just kind of dead. DDD, Different Dimension Ground. Oh my god, I got confused. DD Crow, DD everything. So, Different Dimension Ground. This card has been really good. I put it in once, never resolved it, but it was still okay. D-Bear, good for Pirelli and everything else that kind of does that. Vanadium, I would put it in against Vanadium too, against Synchro. Rika Sun Avalon, I guess, Synchro too, and whatnot. So that's it for this deck profile. I really hope I post more daily. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.